Hello everyone, welcome to another video on this channel. I said last time I was going to be uploading a lot because I'm on vacation. Guess what happened? I didn't upload anything or didn't film anything. I just bed rotted the entire freaking time and occasionally went out. What? Occasionally went out with my friends, but anyways, today I'm going to be doing a TXT Q&A video. Woohoo! Yay, go crazy, go stupid. I asked on my TXT account for some questions, and honestly, I was kind of scared because I was like, like when you want people to ask you questions on your Instagram, but then like two people like ask questions and you're like, okay, this is a flop. I'm just gonna delete and like cry about it later because I'm so sensitive and like, well, like, I hate well, I don't hate myself, but fortunately, there were some questions. Like, I think there's like about 8 questions. I don't know, and I'm just gonna answer those. I will answer like right now, just like who my bias is and how long I've stand them and just the basic ones, just so you kind of know like where I'm at. If you don't already know, I don't I don't know why I'm assuming that you do know, but anyways, I will answer that. Also, I decided to film like this way. Like I usually film with my bed kind of like as my backdrop, like completely not showing the bathroom door, but I don't want to turn my big light on and the lighting is like kind of good right now. So I was like, you know what? Gonna have to do with this. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Katya. I'm a MOA living in Korea, in Seoul specifically. I've been a MOA since debut. I was always like a MOA from like, not a MOA, what the fuck am I saying? I was there since debut, but I was like a casual fan. And then I would say I started to become like a MOA in like 2021. It was between 0 by 1 and Loser Lover. No, it was like around Magic, when Magic came out. Freeze era, basically. I came to Korea when TXT had just finished promoting Loser Lover. So like I was in for the ride, like when I arrived and everything. Like back then I didn't know a lot of like events and everything like that. I actually made a blog post about my journey if y'all wanna go check it out and read it. I'm gonna be uploading more about like tips if you come to Korea as like a fan, just like doesn't have to be TXT in general, just like anyone. And I'm gonna be uploading just like tips at for MOAs that come to Korea, or like if you have any questions about ticketing, because I know like they changed like the global ticketing and like the Korean ticketing now, so it's a whole different system. So I haven't experienced that yet, but I've had friends that have experienced it. So like I would love to do like ticketing tips and everything like that. Like, oh, but yeah, I would love to give information about like anything you're curious about, literally anything. Ask me, I will tell you. Because everyone deserves to know all these questions and this information just to have a fun, good, jolly time. And so yeah, been a MOA since Freeze Era. Officially, my first comeback was officially Loser Lover, actually. Even though I wasn't here in Korea, like I was back at home when the music video dropped and everything. So I was like, that was my first comeback. My bias is Bumyu. I don't know, something about him. He's just got like kind of crazy and kind of like a loser, and I don't know, such a deep person as well. Like he is just so he's everything. I genuinely think he's like personality twin to me. Like very quiet occasionally, loves alone time, but is also has like this side of him that is like I don't know. I feel like I can connect with him, and we're the same age, so even better. Another thing that I really liked about TXT is that they were like my age, because I always liked, like, for example, One Direction. They're like older, like way older than, well, not way older, but they're like older than me. And then BTS, they're like older than me. You know, finally having like a group that is like my age range is like it's so amazing. I don't know. I love that I'm going through life with people that are around my age range, and we're like, even though they're like famous as fuck and like are successful in life, they just show through their lyrics and their like advice that they give us, I guess, that they are just human beings and they're going through the same things that we are, even though we all live completely different lives. It's like, dang, you also feel like a loser and you're alone, and you also kind of low-key hate yourself and hate your life. Like, what? You are my idol. Let me choose you. I feel connected to them, I guess, emotionally, and they're also really fucking funny. And I love goofy, funny, silly guys. And TXT are goofy, funny, silly guys. Okay, enough of my fucking yapping. Let's get into these questions. There was people that submitted like 2 questions, so like thank y'all because that made me have more questions to answer. But yeah. So first question, easy. This is from my close personal friend. She asked me top 5 TXT songs. Now, hold on a minute. This is hard as fuck because I love everything. I didn't well, okay, I don't love everything. If you love your artist, you will recognize that some of their songs are a bit it's just not my style, you know? More Diary. I know More Diary is such an anthem because it's our anthem. But girl, I don't know. If it comes on, I'm gonna be like, yeah, do ba do, waddy waddy. I'm gonna be popping, obviously. But like, is it my absolute favorite? I'm gonna hear it and like, am I gonna not skip it? No. Anyways, don't hate me for that. Sorry. I love my artist a lot that I can safely say when their songs are a bit, but that's very rare occasion, guys. Very rare occasion. And also a lot of like the times where I get tired of a song is because I've listened to it so much and I'm like, okay, let's tone down a bit. I'll come back to you in a couple months or maybe a couple years. But anyways, I love all of TXT songs. Please don't hate me. Please don't misunderstand me. Please, I'm sensitive. Okay, so my all-time favorite song is Skipping Stones. That song just is so fucking good. From the instruments, from the melody, from their vocals, and just like the lyrics itself. I'm like, y'all are amazing. And like I know that it's not only TXT writing these songs, like it's obviously it's a group of people. Everyone's a fucking genius. This is so good. It's like indie rock, but it's like a kind of like Korean indie rock. And Korean indie rock is really good. Y'all should get into that. And Subin has some great song suggestions, so like recommendations. So y'all should go into Subin's playlist or whatever the fuck he shares because they're really good. Anyways, skipping tones. Ooh, when Kai and like starts the song like ooh, guys, it's a fucking banger. Okay, skipping stones 100%. And honestly, like I always have like my ultimate favorite songs, but they literally just had their Japanese comeback. And I can't stop listening to the album. Obviously, like it just came out like what, 2 days ago? Yesterday? Yesterday midnight. And it's just on repeat. Obviously for streaming purposes, but like also I am willingly putting these songs like my finger just goes to my playlist and I just click it and just put those on cue all the fucking time. So my favorite, another one of my favorites is Setsuna Hanabi, which is the new Japanese comeback. Guys, y'all gotta hear that shit. It is so fucking good. And they released the ballad version, but like there's something where like I'm hearing the ballad version. I'm like, oh, this would sound so good, like if it was rock, and then the normal version comes on, and I'm like, oh, absolute cinema. Anyways, so Skipping Stone, Setsuna Hanabi, Growing Pain. Ooh, I love me a good fucking rock song. Growing Pain. Ooh, Bomgu's verse when he like hits the bat when they're performing on stage. Yep, love that fucking song. Oh, Dear Sputnik, girl, duh, the fuck. Thank you, Huening Kai and Garage Band. That song is so good. And yeah, exactly. What other song? Thursday's Child Has Far to Go is really good, but I really like that at concerts. I do listen to it a lot, but I really like it at concerts better. There's just so many good ones, but I'm trying to pinpoint like my girl, Hitori no Yoru. That is my Japanese anthem. Something about like when those clips of sorry Taeyeon, but those clips of Taeyeon like crying at the end of Hitori no Yoru, I was like, oh my god, the song's gotta be emotional. I just the lyrics, it's so emotional, but then also the melody is so freaking good. Like some of my friends are like, I don't really think about that song. And I'm like, you know what? More for me because this song is so freaking good. So we have Skipping Stones, Setsuna Hanabi, Growing Pain. I forgot the other one. Maybe it's not even my favorite song because I already forgot which one it was. Hitori no Yoru and just but I'm sorry, Kinikai. And there's so many more bangers that I always listen to, but those are, I guess, my top 5. And that's just how I'm feeling right now. You know, like it could change. They all my favorite TXT songs always change, genuinely. But the one that always stays on top, Skipping Stones. The entire like the entire Freefall album is my favorite album. It is just so good. I don't know who got into Taeyeon's head saying like, "Oh yeah, we flopped with Freefall." Is Flop in the room with us? Genuinely, like, who is telling you this? Fuck. Next question is also by one of my close personal friends. She said, Yeonjun's neck, Bomgyu's Adam's apple, or Kai sideburns? I would like to say that's actually a very hard fucking question. And like, guys, I swear I'm not a pervert. But like, I'm not a pervert. I'm not a pervert. I'm just a girl. I'm literally just a girl, and I just happen to find the men that I like hot. My bad. is that a crime? That is actually very hard because Yeonjun's neck is really nice. But Bomgyu's something about Bomgyu's Adam's apple, it's like so prominent. And like I never really thought of like a guy's Adam's apple to be like attractive because like I mean girl is just part of a man, like whatever. But something about Bomgyu's when his like profile, he's like turned to his side and he's like right there, and I'm like, that is crazy as fuck. I did not know that it could be prominent like that. I would like to say Bomgyu's Adam's apple. It's just so nice. It is just so nice. And yeah, yeah. Ooh, now this, when I saw this question, really good. What do you think about shipping the members and then parentheses romantically? Okay, now guys, it's no secret. Fangirls will read fanfiction. And if you don't like fanfiction, girl, it is fine. If you don't like fanfiction, that is fine. That is your preference. I personally have been reading fanfiction since like I was 12 years old. No shame, I'm sorry. I was just into One Direction and I just so happened to stumble upon fanfiction on Instagram. And then I moved to Wattpad because I had Kick, and then I had like on Kick I had a suggestion to like read a Harry Styles fiction. I was like, hell yeah! Turns out it's Wattpad. Had to download Wattpad, and then I just started from there. I even started balding here because I would like twirl my hair so much from like a as a like a tick as I was reading, and my hair would fall out because I was so into reading. I did it so much, and it was just pure One Direction fanfiction. And let me tell you, I read YN, reader insert, but I also read Larry. I was a Larry shipper, guys. I know. I'm actually kind of ashamed of it now because that shit was not true. What was it? Was it true or not? It fucked up their relationship so much. So like obviously I feel so bad because I thought Louis' baby was fake. What the fuck was wrong with me? Genuinely, that baby is very much fucking real and looks exactly like Louis Tomlinson. But anyways, I digress. Yes, I love fanfiction. I love fanfiction. Have tried myself, failed miserably. My friends are always like, "Girl, when is this coming out? When is this coming out? When are you continue reading, like writing this fic?" And I'm like, "Y'all are hilarious if you actually believed in me to finish this fucking fanfiction because it's not gonna see the light of day until I don't know when." But anyways, I digress once again. Um, yes, I do ship the members. Now hold on, hold on. I am not like okay, cause okay, just because of like how my shipping journey with like One Direction went and stuff, I don't personally believe that. And I'm gonna be so like real with y'all right now. Like I'm not gonna fake it. I don't believe that the members are actually into each other. Just because like I don't know, like I just don't believe it. Like genuinely believe it? No. But when I see Beomgyu rage baiting Yeonjun and then Yeonjun like giggling and pretending that he hates it, I'm like, oh, he wants him, you know? Do I genuinely believe that he wants him? No. Do I ship them together? Of course. Do I read fanfiction about them? Yes, I do. Of course I do. So yes, I do ship. I do ship, guys, and I do read fanfiction. And honestly, like I remember that I did not know that shipping was like this whole like she who shall not be named, he who shall not be named type of thing in like K-pop, or I guess like the MOA fan. No, I think it's more like K-pop. I don't know it was a thing because I've been reading fanfiction for like since I was like 12. I probably would shouldn't have been reading fanfiction, but like I was reading fiction since I was like 12, 13. And then I came to Korea and I found out that apparently it's like a hush hush thing that if you read fan fiction. And I was like, oh, I didn't know we were keeping secrets. Like I'm a loud, proud fanfic reader. It's just so good. And sometimes it's even better than books. I said it. Like, girl, okay, I was gonna say look at how After turned out because it became a movie, but no, After is better as a fan fiction, is better as a Harry Styles fan fiction. I don't know what the fuck Anna Todd was thinking, but whatever. Did y'all hear that she put a restraining Harry Styles has a restraining order on her? And she invited him to the premiere for After, and he didn't go, obviously. Okay, I digress. What the fuck was I even? Oh yeah, I didn't know that it's like like a whole hush hush thing. So when like people were like, "Oh yeah, I read fan fiction, like whatever, whatever," and like some of my friends now, when we first met each other, they were kind of like tiptoeing around the idea, and they found out that like I like read and stuff. They were like, "Oh my god, like I didn't know, like I like people, you know how like people are always so weird about it," and I was like, "What? People are weird about this? Really, people are weird about it." Like and I understand it because like I guess like there are some people I know that there are some people that like don't really feel comfortable shipping the members, which is fine. But I think you should also be okay and not shame people that also read fanfiction and ship the members, you know what I mean? But there is a really thick line between shipping the members for fun and jolly good time and then actually shipping the members and then eventually having them like distance each other. And I'm using One Direction as an example because it ruined Louis and Harry's fucking lives and like their relationship between each other. And as a fan, oh my god, what the fuck? Those were the Larry shippers. They were the Larry shippers. They heard me. They heard me. They were trying to kill me. Anyways, as a Larry shipper and like as a one like a directioner, it like pained me so much to see that they like the whole shipping drifted them apart. Like that one tweet where Louis Tomlinson was like, Larry Stallison is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard, or I don't know what the fuck the tweet said. I was like, this is insane. It's hurting him. So I'm not necessarily saying that TXT have gone to that point. That's not what I mean. But like just for myself and my own opinion that I am allowed to have, and if you hate me for it, whatever, like that's you, that's your own opinion, and I respect it. I do believe that sometimes shipping can go to an extent where it can eventually be hurting the people that are being shipped. So yeah, I just do it for a jolly good time and I keep it to myself. I don't physically go and tell the members, like, you like this person, right? But in a romantic way, and you want him. And they're like, yeah, because they kind of have to because it's their job. You know what I mean? Like, just don't be aggressive about it. Like, if you want to find out that your idols are like talking to each other and you ship them and stuff, that's cool. But don't go on a fan call and show something that you're not supposed to. You know what I mean? Or do something that you're kind of, I don't know. This is my opinion, guys. Like, you're not allowed. Like, you don't have to agree with me. And if you shade me, whatever. I'm just being honest. And yeah. To go back to the question, yes, I do ship the members romantically. Seriously romantically? No. But I do ship them romantically. Okay, I ship everyone, okay? Because I'm OT5 and I'm like, oh my god, they looked at each other like, oh my god, yes, of course, of course. Let me go find some fiction about this. Like when that Bomjun happened, the Bomjun Candy in My Ear happened, girl, I ran to AO3. Duh. It's just like I eat it up. I eat it up. I love fanfiction. Fanfiction is amazing, and I love fanfiction tropes. Damn, I hope this video doesn't get too long. Okay, whatever. Next question. First video or song you listened, which member caught your attention, and fangirl moments? So I'm assuming this is kind of like two questions and well, three questions. So the first video or song I listened to was the first video I watched was Yeonjun's introduction film when it dropped because it was the day after my birthday and it dropped and I remember Seokjin. I wrote this on my vlog if y'all want to take a look and y'all want to read it. But I remember Seokjin at an award show, like an end of the year award show, he was like, yeah, our juniors are debuting. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. I'm tuned in. And then the Yeonjun introduction film like dropped all of a sudden. And I was like, who is this cutie patootie? Who is this person? Like he is so cute. And then so that was the first thing I watched. And I remember in that moment, I was like, Yeonjun is my bias. Mind you, none of the other members have come out yet. I was like, he's my bias. And then I don't really remember a lot of when the rest of the members' introductions films came out. I do remember like watching them. I remember watching them and I remember seeing Hyun Kai. And I was like, oh my god, a foreign member, the first foreign member in Big Hit, because all of BTS are Korean and there's a new junior group coming out and there's one foreign member, like he's Korean but he's also like half American. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. And I remember seeing him and I was like, he is so beautiful, like he is a beautiful child, like such unique features, you know what I mean? I was like, this is like different and I'm excited for it. And then I don't know what happened. I think like they debut and I heard their song and everything. I don't remember what I was feeling or anything like that. I remember a while back, my friend and I we went back on our like histories because you can search your history on like your YouTube or like if you're Googled on like your Google Drive or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. And I remember I literally have proof of me watching it like the days that it came out and everything. I don't remember specifically like what I was feeling. I just was like, oh, okay. And I remember I did add their album to my playlist because when I was listening to Blue Orangeade, there was a K drama that like had come out recently called Marmalade or something like that. And I remember I was like, oh my god, it kind of sounds similar. And that's like what I thought. But I wasn't like a straight off the bat, I'm a MOA. I was just like supporter from the back, you know? But I was BTS were my ult at the time. But then I think I was watching one of their like newer content or like the video for their I don't know, I genuinely don't remember. But Bongyu caught my eye somehow. And I was like, you are my bias. Who's your bias? I'm your bias. Like literally it was Bongyu. And then it just was Bongyu since then. And then semi recently, I think it was 2024 or early 2025. I was like, yep, Huninkai is my second bias. He's just my second bias. Yes, so it was Bomgu, and the first song that I listened to was Crown, their debut song. Yay! But yes, and then I remember like obviously like I Bomgu was my bias, but like that's just like I just chose him and stuff. And then my first comeback, like I started to get back into K-pop because I also wrote it on my blog if y'all want to read it of like what happened to me. But basically, something happened and I took a break from K-pop for a bit for some stupid. If I could go back, if I could go back, guys, I would. Please don't shame me. Context: I got into a relationship, whatever. Broke up with this person, and I was like, I went back into BTS, and I was like, oh, I love BTS. Like they had just released B, and I was like, oh, okay, yay. Let me go buy the album. And then Freeze was happening and Loser Lover came out. And I was like, I was starting to get into TXT. And I was like, oh my God, Bomgyu has long hair. I love him. Yes, he was my bias. Now it's solid. He is my bias. Who's your bias? I'm your bias. Bomgyu's my bias. He caught my attention because he had the longer hair. And I was like, I love a man with like longish hair. Yeah, and looking a little bit emo. hmm Um, and fangirl moments. I don't know how like what type of fangirl moments this person is asking, but I'm assuming like maybe fangirl moments that I had here. I don't know. One of my favorite moments is when anytime I'm at a concert here with my friends, we always move to the back because like when it's standing, because I know like standing is like hell for a lot of people. Personally, I love standing because I'm able to stand up and jump around and be with my friends if I'm able to. Like my friends and I, what we do is like if it's standing, we get a ticket. Literally doesn't matter the number. We aim for like a ticket in the back because the number is just your queue number. You just go in and you can stand wherever you want. We literally don't care. We just click whatever in the same section, and then we just move to, like we have our own little section in the back where we like sing and we like jump around and we like make comments like throughout the concert. We were able to talk to each other and stuff. But when it's sitting, it's like it's harder to sit with your friends because in Korea you can't do multiple tickets at once. Especially for K-pop concerts, you usually are only able to buy one per person. There are other concerts where you can do like two per person, but like per account. But for TXT specifically, you can only do one. So it's harder when there's seats. So like you and your friends get separated and it's so sad. But yeah, one of the best fangirl moments that I've had is like going to the back of the the concert, like the seat, like the what the fuck am I saying? The section, and like having fun with my friends, and it's just such a fun like experience. And I really recommend it, not Korea specifically, if you are in the States, anything. And I know there's a lot of people that like still do this regardless, but like if you haven't done it, I can't recommend it enough. It is so fun. It is so fun. And then another one of like my favorite fan club moments is like basically meeting all of my best friends through TXT. Like TXT really bringing people together. I really love them. I love them. But yeah, like my favorite fangirl moments are like those when I'm like surrounded with like all of my MOA friends and I'm able to have fun. And there's been moments where like the members have noticed, specifically Yeonjun. Yeonjun has noticed a lot because Yeonjun's a very much like jump, jump, jump. And Yeonjun, if you are jumping and screaming and jumping and having fun, he is gonna make sure to like let you know, and he's gonna be like, yeah, jumping around with you. So like moments where like me and my friends have just been in our own little world jumping around, and then suddenly it's like, oh my god, this this dude is watching us. Like this is crazy. Like we're just having so much fun. And then one of my favorite person like that brought us together, like noticed us, like it's really fun. Obviously it's not just for the interaction, but it's really nice to like obviously if like one of the members like saw you, it's like oh my god, they saw my face, like oh my god, that's crazy. But yeah, anyways, those are my favorite fangirl moments. But yes, next question is what made you stand TXT? Like I said earlier, it's just like knowing that my favorite people are kind of going through the same thing as me, like mentally in a way, like not necessarily like exactly the same thing, but I feel seen a lot by like their lyrics or what they advocate for and what they talk about. Specifically Bomgyu, like Bomgyu's very vocal about like feeling some sort like sometimes anxiety and feeling like down and stuff. Also Yeonjun as well, he talks about like how he's a perfectionist and like it can affect him sometimes, and he's very vocal about it. Like everyone is very vocal about their struggles And I love that about them. They're very, very vocal and they're not afraid to get vulnerable. And I just love that. Like how Taeyeon said once, real recognize real. Like TXT are just so good and their message throughout their music is amazing. And I'm already getting choked up right now just talking about them. I really love them so much. I just think they're like the best group of guys ever. And obviously, like, I don't know them personally, and I don't want to know them personally, but like, based on what they show and how much they love their fans and how they treat them, it's just something that I really, really love. I love a true, genuine connection between a group, and I also love how what really drew me into TXT, same as like BTS, I believe, and also One Direction. Like, I'm noticing a pattern. Like with BTS, they're just goofy and silly with each other, and they're literally family and they're best friends. And was the same with One Direction. I really loved that. And it was the same with TXT. And I've tried to get into other groups. I'm not saying like other groups aren't this way. Like I bet there's a lot of groups that are this way, but what drew me more to just be with TXT only is that like they're not coworkers. They really do love each other and they show it and they seem very genuine. I do genuinely believe that they're kind and humble people, and that's just my truth. If you don't believe it, you can be like, "Oh, girl, that's so naive." Whatever, I don't care. I truly believe that they're kind people, and yeah, um, that's what made me stand TXT. And also, they have banger music, really fucking good, and also they're beautiful. Obviously, they're beautiful men, but yeah, I just feel like there's just a sense of community that they give, and they're just so amazing. Like how they grew and how grounded they are is what drew me in, I guess. Like seeing them get so big and get the recognition they deserve makes me so proud. Like they just had KCON in like ACON LA, and I keep seeing videos of like the crowd and everyone's like literally everyone is singing, and not everyone is a MOA in there, you know, but everyone, like the crowd is so loud and they're headlining and they're like one of the oldest groups that performed, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like y'all were like the youngest groups to perform at award shows before, and now they're like the idols that and group that other idols look up to. Like if I had $1 for every time uh a junior idol like says that their role model is Yeonjun, girl, I would be rich. I would be rich. Okay, let's say if I had $10 for every time, you know. But that's what I'm saying. Like they're just really nice people, and a lot of people look up to them, and there's a reason for that. Hope that answered your question. What the fuck am I saying? Anyway, okay. So next question is his first MOA friend. So my first MOA friend is this girl. Her name's Elisa. Elisa, girl, if you're watching, hey girl. We went to high school together, and I was like very much into K-pop, but I was like, it was like a secretly kind of thing because K-pop back then wasn't like a cool thing, and people like shamed you for it for some fucking reason. I don't fucking understand because now everyone's suddenly a K-pop fan, whatever. And I mean that as like the same people that like would shame me are probably like liking K-pop now. Anyways, I don't know how it happened. Like it's just like I was like, oh, you like TXT? I love TXT. Oh, me too. Okay, yay. And then we would like hang out and like with our little photo cards every now and then we watched the Loser Lover music video together when it came out. I went to her house and everything. And yeah, so Lisa was my first MOA friend. Lisa, hey girl. And yeah, and then obviously like I made more MOA friends after I moved to Korea because I didn't have like a K-pop community yet. Like I didn't really have that in my city. Like it wasn't really a thing. So yeah, so I moved to Korea and I met a lot of wonderful people, and it's through BTS and through TXT. Like some of my best friends through BTS and through TXT. And yeah, so yes, TXT do bring people together, guys. Some questions are kind of similar. So, like, someone asked, please tell the emotions and what was it that got you into TXT, the exact moment, song, member, etc. I already explained it, so I hope that answered your question. But there's another question that says, when they announce tours, when they announce tours there, what is your usual plan of action? So when they announce tours in Korea, first I see the notice and I'm like, how am I gonna afford this? Like, as in like, oh guys, there's this one thing called greed, and unfortunately, the one part that greed got to me because I don't let it get to me because I'm like, there's some things that aren't meant to happen. There's some things that I'm not meant to do because I'm not able to. But one thing that greed did get to me is if there's gonna be a 3-day concert or a 2-day concert, I have to go to every single one. Unfortunately, and I am ashamed. I am very much ashamed. I do hope that this next tour I am able to like If it's 3 days, just go 2 days. And if it's 2 days, just go 2 days. But like, try not to go like every single day. I'm saying this now. Is that gonna happen? Girl, I don't know. But anyways, my usual plan of action is text in my group chat and be like, "Fuck, guys!" Like, it's like your whatever, and then we start planning. So yeah, like between my friends, like we try to make like a plan, like what the fuck are we gonna do? Because like they've had concerts in like Incheon, and Incheon is like where the airport is, and the airport is like kind of like about an hour away by train. And it's like, oh my god, like there was a time where they had the concerts in Incheon Inspire Arena, and my friends and I, we all got a hotel together, which is really nice because like we were able to split and everything like that, so it was really nice. But usually it's here. They have like different arenas for their like domes, but first course of action, what apart from screaming, crying, throwing up because fuck, is checking my bank account. Fortunately, every single time that there's a concert, I have money for it. Right now, girl, I don't have a concert. I don't have concert money. But fortunately, every time there's a concert, I have money for it. Fortunately, I'm so fortunate because like it is just so fun. I love going to TXT concerts. I love going to TXT concerts. Screaming, crying, throwing up about it, being excited at the same time because like, oh my god, you two are like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna perform? What are they gonna look like? What's gonna happen? And just the excitement of like being able to see my MOA friends and like all in a concert setting together. It's just so amazing. And then another course of action would be like figuring out what the dress code is, which they always say like a week before. And it's usually always fucking sky blue or like white. Like, girl, let's move past sky blue and white or like navy. Let's go do something else. Anyways, I'm digressing. Okay, next question is what's the best thing about being a MOA in Korea? I think the best thing about being a MOA in Korea is the accessibility. I will not lie. It's very accessible. I also wrote it on my blog, guys, if y'all want to check it out. Yeah, so I think it's the accessibility, and I feel very lucky to be a K-pop stan and also live in Korea and be able to experience all these things and be able to attend these things and apply for the events that they have because they have a lot of events. So yeah, I do think that like the best thing is like being able to apply for showcases and go to showcases, apply to listening parties and be able to go to listening parties. They do events like for like cafes or like right now, for example, TXT have the Yoajong event, and you can go to Yoajong and like you know, there's also birthday cafes. Birthday cafes like they have them everywhere around the world, but like here they have like very specific places, and there's more, I guess. Even though now I don't go to them anymore because I just think that my time with birthday cafes has gone by. Like, girl, it's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. The little freebies that they give you and they're like lucky just can be really cute and very tempting, but I'm done. I'm done with birthday cafes. Anyways, I also believe that like able to see them in like public places. For example, if they have like pre-recordings for music shows, sometimes they do like a little picnic with MOAs, which is like in a public space and everyone can go. But everyone has to stay outside this like specific section because the people that win for music shows or like pre-recordings, they're able to see the members up close. But the rest of the fans are just going there to go. They're not necessarily like in the music show or anything, have to stand in a specific in the like the surrounding area, and they don't get the gift and everything like that they give for music show winners, which is like fine, but you're still able to go and see them because it's like a public schedule, which is cool. um so it's that. Also application for music shows, even though I flop every single fucking time. The one time that I did win for No Labels Part 1, that was crazy. I don't know how the fuck I won that, but anyways, I think it's that, it's just the accessibility, to be honest, and also the ability to like as a foreigner be able to make foreigner friends as well because you're all just here alone. Not alone, but like you're technically kind of like alone in another country and you like the same group. It's like it feels really nice to have like a sense of community with other foreign MOAs to like, I don't know, like hang out or like see each other at events because you both stand TXT. You might not be close friends, but like you stand the same group and you're like, okay, I have my MOA friend that I'm gonna go with. You know what I mean? There's a lot of great things about being a MOA in Korea, and I love it. I love it. And I wrote about it on my blog if y'all want to check it out. I'm literally saying this if I've uploaded my blog. I have not uploaded my blog. I have gotten into a slump. Okay. I'm trying to get out of it. This is me trying to get out of it. But yes, that's one of the best things. And I would like to say also the concerts. Even though concerts are very different, I would love to experience a concert in the States because I haven't experienced a TXT concert in the States or like a K-pop concert in general in the States, and I would love to experience it because I know I always see the energy and it always looks so hype, and I'm like, fuck, like I would love to be there. But then I think about the ticket pricing and I'm like, oh, even though sometimes it's not too bad, it's not too bad, but I think about the and yeah, I would love to experience a concert in the States, but unfortunately, even if I were to do it, I would probably have to travel to another city to do it. I'm from Texas, and like sometimes they come to my city, but it's very rare, very rare. I feel like I would have to drive to Dallas or like drive to Houston, and I don't really want to do that. So I feel like um I do love TXT so much. And I'm saying this now. If I were to be employed and had the money for it, I probably would do it. But also I feel like having that distance between like the city where the concert is going to be held at is kind of like a good thing for me if I were to go back to the States because I can save money and I don't have to go. I don't have to go. Like if I want to go, I could go, but I don't have to go. You know what I mean? I would love to experience a concert in the States. But I do love the concerts in Korea just because I think I'm just saying that I love concerts in Korea because I've only really experienced K-pop concerts in Korea. So you know what? I'm just gonna shut up because you know what? I haven't experienced a concert anywhere else. So, but anyways, yeah. Best thing about being a Mo in Korea is the accessibility. There we go. Last question is what's your favorite genre that TXT has done? Any you want to see in the future? Ooh, ooh. My favorite genre the TXT have done has definitely been like the rock, punkish kind of vibe. So like for example, like Loser Lover, a lot of like the Freeze albums or like pop funk, I guess, that they've done. So like Dear Sputnik is very like I would like to say it's rock. Growing Pain is like rock. Tatsuna Hanabi is like it is Brazilian pop funk, but like it's also kind of giving a bit of rock in my opinion. Not like rock, heavy metal rock, but like kind of a little bit. Maybe I just don't know how genres sound like, but whatever. I know that I always say this, like I would love them to do like a rock like genre, but they have done, and a lot of their music is kind of rock and like pop funk and like punk. Girl, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying some bullshit, but yeah, I would love to see that. And then I would love to see something that's like, I don't know, like I'm thinking ethereal, but they do a lot of ethereal concepts. So, like for example, the lullaby concept from Temptation, and also romance. Was it the rom? Is it was it called romantic from the Tomorrow album? Girl, what the fuck am I saying? What am I saying? Oh, for Miniso Tomorrow, the concept that they had was it romance. The one that looked like princess. Oh, amazing, beautiful. I would love to see more of those. Ooh, I just saw my Subin poster. The Chikai, Japan Chikai, the one they're in the snow. Love that concept. It's like I love it when they put like heavy blush on them and they somehow look like porcelain dolls. I don't know. I just love it so much. It fits them so well. But I feel like that's a concept that I would love to see. And I'm gonna say it. I would love to see some Latin, even though we got like that with like tinnitus. And yeah, I don't know. I just that's what I like to see. Also, to add to the best thing about being a MOA is the merch. The merch and like the pop ups that they do. Their merch is like so good. I love it when they release sweatshirts, like hoodies. I love me a good hoodie. I am a hoodie girl. And my favorite hoodie is one that they released for girl, which one out of all the acts? I'd love to say. Act Promise. It was Act Promise. Act Promise is the ones that they did in Incheon and Inspire Arena. They have this brown sweatshirt and I love that sweatshirt. I use the fuck out of it. It is my go-to sweatshirt. And once it is winter or gets slightly chilly, you will see me wearing that sweatshirt constantly. And I am not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. It is my favorite sweatshirt ever. But yes, I do love the merch. Like a lot of the stuff. And I love it when they come out with like useful merch, things that I can use in my everyday life or things that are like subtle. Adding to that is also the merch and being able to go to pop-ups and stuff like that. It's really nice. It's really nice. Also being able to get albums for cheap. Albums are slightly cheaper, which is great. But yeah, I could guys, genuinely, I could do a video about like all of like the albums buying having to buy albums for like showcases and also for like events and all that jazz. Okay, so I was just uploading the clips to my computer, and apparently the last 10 minutes were just completely audioless, so I'm not using the mic right now, but I'm just gonna close off this video. I actually added my own question to the end of the video, but the audio wasn't picked up, so I guess you'll never know. The question was, well, you will know, but the question was basically like, which member was my favorite? And I specified and really went into detail who is my favorite, as in like eras. Yeonjun was Love Language and No Labels Part 2. And then Subin was 7th year Subin and also Sanctuary Subin and also Love Language Subin. Bomgu is 41 Wings Sanctuary, blondish, like dirty blondish Bomgu. And it was Love Language Bomgu. I'm sorry, it's just something about Love Language in me. Like, oh my god, it's so good. I love like they just unlocked like a new hairstyle on him, which is like the side part with like forehead exposed. It looks exquisite. It looks amazing. Most handsome man in the world. Taehyun, I had a breakdown about Taehyun. I couldn't choose. I genuinely couldn't choose. It was between navy hair Taehyun, where there's this one specific photo where he's at a concert, and I think it's for like Sweet Mirage, and he has like the black, like the fuck am I saying? Blonde, what the fuck am I saying? Blue navy hair, and it just looks amazing. And I will insert a photo of it because it is what made me go crazy and not know what Taehyun to choose. But Sweet Taehyun, Japanese album Sweet Taehyun, amazing. But also the transition from the ginger hair to brown for 7th year, love it. Tan with brown hair, a circle. He is a circle. But also the hair he had for the 41 Wings performance video, where it was like black and kind of longish. I don't know who the fuck decided to cut his hair. It looked so amazing. I don't know what they did. Anyways, amazing. So I had a breakdown. I don't know which one to choose, and I still don't know what to choose. So all of those three, I guess. And then for Kai, it was the black hair Kai with the ponytail, which was the end of Sanctuary era. Amazing. Killed hearts. My heart was fucking crumpled up. It looked so amazing, and I want him to do it again, please. But he's never gonna grow out his hair again because he doesn't like his hair. Like, he doesn't like the feeling of it, which I get it, but like, oh my god, can you please sacrifice yourself for a second? Girl, what am I even saying? He can do whatever he wants. The second one was Beautiful Strangers and Upside Down Kiss, Kai, aka more specifically the fan cams. Beautiful Strangers and Upside Down Kiss fan cams, Kai. Even more specifically, I think it was M Countdown. They did it for Mnet. That Upside Down Kiss performance video. I almost went to the screen. Like, same thing with him. They're kind of did like the little parting to the side, and oh my god. But anyways, those are my two favorite Kais. And then I also said Love Language Kai because Kai is a natural blonde. Duh, the fuck, like that shit's growing out of his head. It's natural, guys. It's natural. It's the white in him. It's natural. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you were able to see what my personality. Why did I sound Scottish? Was it Scottish? I hope you were able to get a glimpse of my personality, because I know that I always post like the POVs. You are listening to blah blah blah, or POV whatever as a MOA with like an audio on top, so you don't really hear me talking, or you don't really get to see a glimpse of my personality or whatever. But I hope you are able to kind of know me now a bit, I guess. I swear I'm not crazy and I'm not weird. If y'all are able to come to Korea to experience a TXT event, or just like a K-pop event in general, I would strongly suggest it. It is an amazing experience. If you are not financially able to, please keep that in mind, because you will get greedy and it could get to your head. I've seen it happen to people. It has almost happened to me. The greed has taken over the concerts for me. I almost fell into the greed of having like every single PC and like Lucky Draw and like the albums and stuff, but don't let it get to you, guys. Keep yourself grounded. You don't have to have everything. You don't have to go to everything. You don't have to. If you aren't able to be smart, if you're able to have fun, do whatever the fuck you want. At the end of the day, it's your life. You do whatever the fuck you want. But this is some advice that I'm giving you. Okay, unsolicited advice, whatever, do whatever you want. But anyways, I would love for anyone, like everyone, like if you're a MOA, to come and experience. It is so amazing. It is really fun. It's fun, guys. So also, I'm always begging for shit. Like, guys, please, if you have any questions, DM me on my TikTok, the fuck am I saying? DM me on my Instagram account, like on my TXT account. You got any questions? DM me, I will answer. Do I answer right away? Possibly, because I have nothing else to fucking do. But if I don't answer right away, don't take it personally, because I'm also really bad at answering messages, and it's for everyone. It goes for everyone. Thank you for watching. Leave some suggestions, things that you would like for me to see, any TXT stuff, anything about being a fan in Korea, and any questions that you have. Stan Setsuna Hanabi, the new Japanese album, is so fucking good, you will not regret it. And Stan No Labels Part 2, because it just recently came out. And yeah, Stan TXT, love TXT, all that jazz or whatever, yay. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of me. Make sure to check out my blog. I'm gonna be posting some stuff. I've been very slow because I went into a slump and I started reading a book series, an actual book, guys, not fan fiction, and I just got hooked and it just consumed me completely. So that's why I haven't really been posting on there, but I'm making a One Direction ranking album songs and stuff like that right now, so that's in the progress. But I do want to do K-pop stuff because I love K-pop and I have so much information in my head that I just want to share, and I am a yapper. I will be yapping. I am introverted, but I will be yapping. Ask me anything and I will be fucking talking about it. So yeah, like and subscribe. Stay in TXT. I will leave now. Bye bye.